Today's horoscope, Sagittarius October 27th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Although you can greet the day with an anything goes mood or the desire to follow a whim, the moon heads to the top of your solar chart later today, calling your attention to practical goals and priorities. It's a time to get back on track if you've veered off course. Still, as the day advances, we approach minor challenging Mercury aspects, and there can be a minor dilemma or feeling of being out of balance, and it's best to watch that impatience doesn't get the best of you. Tame expectations so that you can base a good mood on reality rather than an unattainable fantasy. It's best not to focus too narrowly and instead keep some of your options open. You can quickly tire of anything that feels run-of-the-mill or lacking in magic and poetry. Look for creative solutions since it can be hard to focus on priorities if you have too many of them. Get ready to turn your attention to sensual pleasure. As mighty Mars, the red planet of sex, passion, and drive now orbiting in your solar house, turns a corner, he'll link ideally in a trine with magical Neptune across the sky. This link is often one that can predict a soulmate connection could be right around the corner, so if you're single, make sure you're not stuck at work all day so you can set up a date with someone who intrigues your mind, body, and soul. If committed, nuzzle up naked in bed with your one and only. How do you feel about your professional legacy? Usually, you are a reasonably optimistic person who sees the bright side of things. But your inner pessimist might come out when the moon enters Virgo. You could feel more critical of your career path, accomplishments, or public image than usual. Instead of focusing on these negative emotions, ask yourself what you can do about them. Use your inner critic as fuel to take action. You have what it takes to make your career path whatever you want to be, so get a grip and reclaim your power. Change is something you are tentative about, but with the right approach you can also find it exhilarating. The celestial energy gives everyone the chance to radically change something from a haircut to a breakup. Ask yourself what would be a positive step. Chances are, you will look to your health practices and notice a little fine-tuning is needed on your goals. Try to make some time in the next couple of days to refine them. Today, the vibrations want you to think more of others than yourself. You will have to look on your family and friends with tolerance and compassion. Try as much as possible to fill their needs. If you can do this, you will find a wonderful equilibrium in your sentimental or family life. By taking time to love, you will discover all the love that people have for you. Just in time for the weekend, the moon's monthly visit to an adventurous part of your chart is putting it at a friendly aspect to both planets in a playful and creative part. While for the moon this is an ordinary monthly visit and something that every 4 weeks will see these adventurous lunar vibes energize the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence, the difference is that Mars is just 9 days away. What the moon can briefly inspire Mars will make his mission when he not only returns but to spend the rest of the year fueling a passion for adventure. After a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love in Sagittarius and to the North Node in your romantic sector yesterday, the moon is still in an adventurous part of your chart and is still bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together. This time it is a friendly aspect to both planets in your romantic sector and in retrograde motion. This brings a sense of nostalgia into the mix. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a refreshing, down-to-earth energy as the moon enters practical and organized Virgo. With this cosmic shift, many of us may feel an urge to tidy up, plan ahead, and tackle life's details with a sense of calm and purpose. It's as if the universe is sending us a friendly nudge to embrace a more grounded approach, one that allows us to feel emotionally clear and productive. If you're someone who tends to get wrapped up in stress or drama, today's Virgo moon might bring a welcome reprieve. Under this influence, we're invited to look at things from a steady and mature perspective, helping us to avoid unnecessary tension and focus on what truly matters. One of the wonderful gifts of Virgo energy is its capacity for empathy and understanding. Today, you might find it easier to step into someone else's shoes and see things from their perspective. This lunar influence encourages compassion and a readiness to listen deeply. But remember, while this empathetic energy can be a beautiful thing, it's equally important to maintain healthy boundaries. You're not obligated to take on anyone else's burdens or play the role of therapist for those around you. Today's message is about balanced support. Be there for others, but don't forget to prioritize your own well-being, too. On the interpersonal front, the energy today also encourages a balanced view of perspectives. You might feel extra confident in your point of view, which is great, but remember that others bring their own unique experiences and ideas to the table as well. Sometimes, we think we see the whole picture, only to discover there's another angle we hadn't considered. By recognizing and appreciating other people's perspectives, you not only enhance your own credibility but also open up space for deeper, more meaningful connections. Letting go of the need to be right all the time allows for smoother, more harmonious interactions. Have you ever had a situation where you softened your stance and it led to a more positive outcome? Today's energy is a gentle reminder of how powerful that flexibility can be. This grounded Virgo moon is also a wonderful time to take a closer look at your current situation and set some intentions for improvement. If you've been feeling a bit stuck or are looking to improve your position in life, whether financially, professionally, or personally, today is the day to really dig into what steps you need to take to create a brighter future. Virgo's energy can help us get clear on exactly what needs to be done, motivating us to turn vague ideas into realistic plans. There's a unique satisfaction in recognizing a solution and knowing that you're on the right path toward meaningful progress. So, if you have a goal you've been putting off, take a small step toward it today and see how satisfying it feels. On the financial side, today brings a stable, discerning energy that supports wise decision-making. Virgo's influence sharpens our ability to assess opportunities with a keen eye, so if you're handling financial matters or considering new investments, trust yourself to spot a good deal. Whether you're thinking about larger investments or simply scouting for great bargains, you'll likely feel equipped to distinguish between offers that will bring value and those that may not. Have you ever found an unexpected bargain that made your day? Today could bring that kind of luck. So go ahead, keep an eye out, and don't be afraid to seize the opportunity if it feels right. As you move through the day, let this Virgo moon inspire you to balance compassion with boundaries, action with reflection, and ambition with practicality. And remember, even the smallest steps can lead to big changes over time. Embrace this energy, enjoy the sense of order it brings, and take a moment to appreciate all the little ways you're showing up for yourself and those around you. Share your experiences with us, whether it's a recent bargain find, a wellness habit you're working on, or a moment of understanding with a loved one. We're all in this journey together, and every bit of growth deserves to be celebrated.